First, the top news headlines. Severe hailstorm leaves trail of devastations across state. Southern gate of Kangla wrecked, many houses destroyed. Drugs Controller General of India authorizes use of Bharat Biotech's vaccine for children between age group of 6 to 12. Hello and a very good afternoon. You're watching the MAMI TV English News Bulletin. I'm ALBINA RIAMEI. A severe hailstorm that lashed the state around 2:30 a.m. last night has left a trail of devastations at different places, including the holy Kangla. A number of houses had been either blown away or flattened to the ground, while uncounted number of trees had been uprooted. Some trees in Kangla, believed to be centuries old, had been uprooted, and one tree had fallen on the southern gate of Kangla, completely wrecking it, while another fell over the office building of Archaeology Department. The western gate of Kangla narrowly escaped total destruction as an uprooted tree fell just a feet away from it. A number of trees had been uprooted and electric poles had fallen, snapping electric lines in different districts during yesterday's storm. Reports say that roofs of many houses had been blown away. However, no report of casualty has been received so far. At least 15 houses had been destroyed by the storm at Taukoknung village in None district. Power supply is yet to be restored at many places in the state as electric poles had fallen and power lines got snapped here and there.
Setkiba kanba nonglei nungsit aduna maram oiraga Kangla manunggi mafam ahumda Archaeology Department mamangda u ani ture aduga Kangla gi main gate mamangda hoba koi kongnang pambi dusu ture
ngarangi nongalam dagi nonglei nungsit da.
The Drugs Controller General of India, DCGI, gave emergency use authorization to Bharat Biotech's vaccine for children between the age group of 6 to 12 amid an uptick in the COVID cases in schools. The approval by the DCGI comes following recommendations by the Subject Expert Committee, SEC, on COVID-19 of the Central Drugs Standard Control Organization, CDSCO. The DCGI has directed the vaccine maker to submit the safety data, including the data on the adverse events, with due analysis every 15 days for the first 2 months. Thereafter, Bharat Biotech has been asked to submit the data monthly for up to 5 months. The DCGI has also granted emergency use authorization to Corbevax for children between the age of 5 to 12 years. The vaccine is currently being administered to those in the age group of 12 to 14. Further, Zydus Cadilla's vaccine, Zycov-D, has also been approved for children above the age of 12 years for a 2-dose regimen. A team of Thoubal Police Commando arrested one person with 11,602 tablets of Spasma Proxibon SP at Mantripukri in Imphal East yesterday. According to police report, a team led by Additional Superintendent of Police, Thoubal District O Wangkhomba, under the supervision of Officer in charge of Thoubal Commando, Jogesh Chandra Haubizam, conducted a search operation at Mantripukri yesterday. During the search operation, the team detained Muhammad Ifamayum Ithem, age 46, son of late Ifamayum Amo of Kwakta Charangpat, and currently staying at Mantripukri Ahlup Kontha Kunau with 11,602 SP tablets. The arrested person along with the seized items was handed over to Haingang Police Station for further necessary action. Meanwhile, a team of Thobal Police Commando arrested 2 individuals with 25 grams of brown sugar on Monday. According to police reports, the team carried out a frisking check on National Highway 39 at Usoy Pokpi and detained 2 persons. The persons have been identified as Muhammad Shahid Rahman, age 27, son of Muhammad Abdul, and Muhammad Sazid Ahmad, age 20, son of late Muhammad Rasid Ahmad. They both hail from Lilong, Usoy Pokpi, Chingol. The team seized 25 grams of brown sugar in 2 soap cases and a black Yamaha F-Jet with a registration number MN01R9324. The arrested individuals along with the seized items and the vehicle have been handed over to Lilong Police Station for further necessary action. Non-Communicable Diseases Cell, Churachandpur District organized a seminar yesterday on patients consult doctors through teleconsultation and e-Sanjeevani OPD at the conference hall of Churachandpur District Hospital. 16 community health officers, 10 doctors and NCD staffs attended the training program. District Nodal Officer of NCD Cell, Dr. Thanglom Lal, and Assistant Program Manager, NCD Cell, Ningshen Wortingla, spoke at the seminar. The training on telecommunication was on how to ensure video communication between doctors on duty at hospital and those of the patients who turns up to the Health and Wellness Center. A 2-day national seminar on Indian National Army and the cookies during World War II kicked off yesterday at the conference hall of Reverne College. The seminar was organized by Reverne College, Gangpi Mall, Churachandpur, and Bharatiya Itihas Sankalan Samiti, Assam Prant, under the sponsorship of Indian Council of Historical Research, New Delhi. Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor N. Lokendra, Ketra Sangathan Mantri, Northeastern States, and Akhil Bharatiya Sampark Pramukh, Akhil Bharatiya Itihas Sankalan Yochna, Hemanta Dhing Majumdar, General Secretary of Bharatiya Itihas Sankalan Samiti, Assam Prant, Dr. Subhajit Chowdhury, and Principal of Reverne College, Reverend Dr. Ken P. Tombing, attended the inauguration function as the Presidium members. Over 100 former bureaucrats have written to Prime Minister Narendra Modi of the recent cases of communal violence in various parts of the country and requested him to call for an end to the politics of hate. Former National Security Advisor and SA Shiv Shankar Minond, ex-Foreign Secretary Sujata Singh, former Home Secretary G.K. Pillai, former Lieutenant Governor of Delhi Nazib Jong, and former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh's Principal Secretary T.K.A. Nair are among the 108 signatories to the letter. In the letter to the Prime Minister, they raised concerns about the political situation in the country and said they believe that the threat they are facing is unprecedented and at stake is not just constitutional and morality and conduct. It is that the unique syncretic social fabric, which is the greatest civilization inheritance and which the Constitution is so meticulously designed to conserve, is likely to be torn apart. They also appeal Prime Minister to call for an end to the politics of hate. India recorded a total of 2,927 fresh COVID-19 with 32 deaths in a day. This pushed the case tally to 4.30 crore, while the active case load increased to 16,279, according to the data updated by Union Health Ministry. The number of deaths, however, climbed to 5.23 lakh. The active cases increased by 643 in a day and comprise 0.04% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate was recorded at 98.75%. The daily positivity rate was also recorded at 0.58% and the weekly positivity rate at 0.59%. Meanwhile, 4.25 crore people have recuperated from the disease, and India has administered over 188.19 crore doses of COVID vaccines across the country. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi today hit out at Prime Minister Narendra Modi over the exit of some global brands from India and said hate in India and make in India cannot coexist. He also talked about unemployment in the country and urged the Prime Minister to focus on the devastating unemployment crisis instead. Mr. Gandhi and the Congress have been attacking the government over the issue of unemployment. A court in military-rule Myanmar's capital, Naypyidaw, convicted the country's former leader Aung San Suu Kyi of corruption, sources said. Suu Kyi, who was ousted by an army takeover in February last year, now faces up to 15 years in prison and a fine. The case was around allegations that the Nobel laureate had accepted 11.4 kg of gold and cash payments totaling $600,000 from her protest-turned-accuser, former Yangon Chief Minister Phyo Min. Suu Kyi now has at least 10 more corruption cases pending against her. Her supporters and independent legal experts have decried her prosecution as unjust and meant to keep the 76-year-old Suu Kyi from returning to an active role in politics. She has already been sentenced to imprisonment in other cases and faces 10 additional corruption charges. Before we end the bulletin, let's look at the top news headlines once again. Severe hailstorm leaves trail of devastations across state, southern gate. Drugs Controller General of India authorizes use of Bharat Biotech's vaccine for children between age group of 6 to 12. Thobal Police Commando nabbed one person, seizes huge quantity of SP tablets from Mantripukre. That's all for now. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day ahead.